guess. Like, it's so slippery. I get so scared. Oh. Skateboarding has taught me a lot about trust. I think that's not as weird as it might seem, because skateboarding is about kind of like trusting your body to do an action and actually like move through said action, and it's kind of like life in that way. I've been thinking a lot how skateboarding is relating to my art practice and things. Like, becoming an entrepreneur and stuff takes a lot of trust. Like, you have to trust yourself with a lot of aspects of it, such as like managing money, your income streams, how it's all working out. Like, is it actually working out? Can you actually do this? And there's like this leap that you have to like give every single time you like go for a venture and stuff like that. I think that's kind of how it feels like when I'm trying to learn how to ollie. Every single time I decide to take that jump in order to like, you know, pop the board and stuff, it's like I have to trust myself that my other foot is going to slide forward and push out in order for me to land it correctly and stuff. That little board right there, that is scaring the shizzy booshy out of me right now. I just have to hop on it and pop an ollie, but I'm so terrified. And gosh, it's so weird because it's like, that's kind of what it's like whenever I'm applying to a new art market and stuff like that. Looks like it's time to go. People say the hardest part of anything that you do is starting, but I strongly disagree. I think the hardest part of anything is keeping consistent once you start. That's kind of like the biggest thing. I'm tired. Into the city of Houston. It's pretty hot outside. This is CVS. This is the weirdest CVS I've seen in my life. Stuff acquired. Doing something every single day is extremely hard, and consistency is hard, especially when you feel like you're not making any progress whatsoever. But I think the difference between making it and not making it is actually just going for it. Because when I was trying to ollie so many times, it was like I was popping it, but I wasn't committing to actually landing on the board because I was scared I was going to trip and fall and, you know, bust my head open or something like that, even though I had a helmet and everything. And I just had to kind of like believe in myself and trust myself that, hey, you're gonna move your foot and you're gonna do it because you don't want to bust your head and bust your ass and stuff like that. So I think that kind of pushed me into being able to at least attempt it, even though I kind of sucked a lot of the time. But when I landed it my first time, it was like, it was such a relief. It was like, I did it, bro, I did it. Dang, I can really do this. And for art, it's sort of the same thing. For any type of adventure that I want to go for, now I'm like thinking the same way, like I just gotta push past that initial fear of falling and like busting my head open, and I can do it. Now I gotta head home and I gotta print out a QR code or even grab one of the ones I have. I think I'm gonna print out a bigger one because I need to put it on the wall so when people go by my gallery booth and stuff like that, my gallery area, I guess, they can follow me on socials and stuff. So let's go back home. All right, in the studio. Alright, this is what we are printing. Let's print this out and let's see what it looks like. I realized first I gotta cut it out and stuff. So let's do that. I also think once you get to a consistent period at which you're doing something, you can also get comfortable in this new skill that you're learning, such as skateboarding for me. And once you're comfortable, you kind of don't want to try new things. You don't want to push the boundaries. And I think for me, with skateboarding, the biggest boundary to push when you're learning ollie is doing the rolling ollie. And that was really hard for me to learn because I started doing ollies not rolling. And then starting to roll, it was like so terrifying and I didn't even know if I wanted to learn how to do it. But I ended up having to push myself through that barrier because I don't think you can get any better at a skill if you don't push yourself every single time you attempt to do that skill. Like right now when I'm filming this video, I should be pushing my editing skills a little bit more. Maybe when you're doing art, you should be pushing your art a little bit more. Like what can you do to do better shading? Like what can you do every single day to improve your craft to make it slightly better than before? You don't have to do it every single day. Like I didn't skate every single day. I got tired. I had muscle cramps some days. But I still went for it whenever I was feeling good. And I stayed consistent in learning this ollie and starting to introduce rolling ollies. And it was super scary at first. And everything you try that's new, even if it's a skill that you've been doing all your life, like even programming, learning something new in those things is still scary because it's not something that you're really used to. So to get over that, all I can really say is you just have to do it. I mean, that's what I did. I just had to do it. You have to get over that hurdle. You have to just push yourself into it. And you'll get to where you want to go. Day 6. I think I only have an hour left to deliver this guy, so hopefully I get there in time. Well, I guess all that's left to say is once you achieve being able to start a level of consistency and then improving as much as you can every single time you try this skill of yours or this thing you're trying to learn, you're on your way to mastery. And personally, I don't think anyone can ever be a master at anything. You're just like leveling up yourself each time because a master is kind of comparing yourself to others, and it's not always a good thing. So just keep upping your skill level the more and more you can, and you'll be on your way. Whew. I'm on my way to my car. think I got it pretty much down. But I still need to do it faster and also stop hesitating so much when I do it moving. But I guess it took 6 days after trying to learn for like 3 years, so that doesn't give you any input on how that long that takes, then I don't know what does.